That's right, it's me again, Ben Wyzer. Ben Wyzer. Ben, W-Y-Z-E-R. Ben Wyzer. That's me, and I'm talking today about dating websites. Dating websites. What about those fat chicks on the dating websites? How many ways can a woman deny that she is fat? How many women think that because she is fat and her friends are fat, that after looking around at her fat friends, that she feels sort of average? Average? After all, she is average when she's in that group of big eaters. So what are you supposed to do? You get on the website, you get on the dating website, and you want to have to describe yourself. What are you going to call yourself? Are you going to call yourself average when you're really fat? What about that few extra pounds? Really? Seriously, a few extra pounds. No guy is really going to care about coming along and weighing you to see if you have lied. He just wants to know the answer to the question, are you fat? It's not about whether you deny that you're fat or that you want to feel that you're not so big. It's not about that you've accepted that you are fat, so that it's okay to say you're average because you accept yourself just the way you are. You know, it's not about your self-esteem when it comes to the dating websites. It's about finding someone who's a match for you, and if someone wants a fat lady, then you need to tell everyone, I am fat. It's not about what you'd like to believe. It's about what you are, so that someone can come along and be a good match for you, a love interest, just the way you are. But if you lie about the way you are, then how are you going to find that? You're just going to be disappointed and waste a lot of people's time. So why are you lying? A few extra pounds. Is 15 pounds a few extra pounds? You have a gut, ladies. It's there. You have a gut right down there. Grab it, hold on to it, accept it. It's 15 pounds and it's not a few extra pounds. You are fat. If your belly sticks out, then it's not a muscle. No, it is what? Everyone? Fat. Now, I don't hate you fat ladies. You're just not my cup of tea. But when I'm looking for someone with good character, and you have a few extra pounds, ladies, you're just lying. You need to find the guy who sees you're fat and says, I love that. But you keep hiding it and lying about it, and that is bad character. Even a man who wants a fat lady doesn't want a fat lady who has bad character. So why do you lie about it? Why do you say you're average? Why do you say you're athletic and toned? Why do you say a few extra pounds when it's 15 pounds? No, this hand, a few? No, that's at least 5 fingers. No, you have 15 extra pounds. You don't have enough hands to count them. That is more than a few extra pounds. If you're average amongst the most women out there who has that little bit of sexual fat, you know, you're on top and that fat is there, it shows, but if you're laying on your back, it's not there anymore. Okay, be a little careful about that. You have a little attitude there. It's a gray area, but you know what? That sexual fat isn't attractive, even on you gals who are on top and have that sexual fat. It's not for most men, and you have to be honest on these dating websites. You know, you don't want a man, some of you women, you don't want a man who has a mustache. Oh, it tickles when you kiss me. Well, we don't want that fat. It just looks ugly when you're on top. So why does it matter? For the same reason that you women are picky about these little stupid things you have, we're picky too. We don't want fat, but some guys do. So why don't you just be honest about it and find that man and quit bothering everyone else, okay? All right? You got it? We're not that shallow. We're not that shallow. We want a woman with a nice personality. Yes, we do. We want a woman who, when she seems nice and she has a nice personality, that she's not disgusting in bed. That's right. We're not shallow. We want all of that. Not just one thing. Not just a nice personality. You know, we have more self-respect than to judge you for just your personality. We have more self-respect than to judge you for just that you're nice sometimes. Oh, she's sort of nice sometimes. It doesn't matter that she's disgustingly fat. Of course we're not that shallow. We also look at whether we can handle looking at you, touching you, feeling that sweat off of you. We don't want that. We're not that shallow. We want you to have money. We want you to have intelligence. We want you to also, since we're not shallow, we have another thing called attractive. Attractive to us. We want you to be attractive to us. So why do you try to lose on two accounts? Two accounts. First, you take yourself out of consideration by allowing yourself to be fat. We're reviewing reviewing here. You're allowing yourself to be fat. Strike one. And then you take yourself out of any sort of relationship by showing you have bad character because you lie about being fat on those dating websites. Oh yeah, you select the box. What's the box? If you're fat, you're fat. And select that box. Why? Lie. How else are you lying? Let's tell you. You know, we all know this. These are the photos. The photos. You are lying in your photos. That's bad character. We're not that shallow. We don't want a woman with bad character. We want someone with good character. And you're lying in your photos. Get real. Why are you holding a pillow in front of you? In your photo, you have a pillow on your big old lap, right in front of your big extra sexual fat. And then you have those photos where you're standing behind this big fat tree. Why are you standing behind a big fat tree? And we'll think we're not going to figure out. We think there's a skinny woman sticking her head out from behind that big fat tree. We're not fooled. Or the rock wall. You know, you stand behind that rock wall and it hides your big old hips and your big fat, and you think we're going to go, oh, she has big breasts. Look at that. How can that be? Where did those come from? It's because everything is big on you behind that rock wall or behind that fence. What about this trick? Oh, this is a fool. You ever would see this trick? Everyone fall for this trick? Any of you guys out there fall for this one? How about the chick who's taking a picture of herself in front of a huge mountain? A mountain out there. It's the hills and the mountain is behind her. And she thinks because that mountain is there that she looks skinny. No, you are fat and that mountain will not make you look skinnier. You have me all riled up. My favorite trick is just to show how bad of a character that you have as a woman. This is my favorite trick that you do, and it just makes no sense. You put your kids in front of you in your photo. Oh, how about the dog? This big old huge dog is sitting on your big old fat lap. You know, no pillow. It's a dog. I had to have the dog in the picture. It's my family. It's my doggy. And you put it right in front of your fat. And we're supposed to think, oh, well, she's a little skinny woman. How can she support? How can she be holding up that big, huge dog? Well, we know it's because you're actually fat. And it's easy for you to kind of hold up and prop up that dog. If she's propped up on that fat of yours. You're not a skinny woman with your kids in front of you. And by the way, do we want to see your kids? No. Why are you putting your kids in front of your fat? You have two things wrong there. We don't want to see your kids, and we don't want to see your fat. How can you be so stupid? Bad character. Again, we're not shallow. We know if you're fat and you put your kids in front of you, you are lying. Yeah, I just can't stand it. We're not fooled by any old way you're trying to hide your gross, disgusting fat on the dating websites. We also know that if your photos of flowers, no nobody, no nothing, flowers, an up close shot of an orchid. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Thank goodness you put that on your website. We're horny for you now because you put a picture of flowers or the sunset. Or just your pets. Oh, that makes her so appealing. We want her, no matter what she looks like, no matter if she's fat. We know you are trying to hide. Oh, I put a photo up there. It's not you. It's the sunset, which isn't much fatter than you. It's dishonest to pretend that anyone wants to see flowers or your garden or your pets. You're in denial about more than just your obesity. I can't hardly talk without spitting all over this place. Your character is trash. You want people to like you for your personality. Then you be dishonest on the website with your selection of whether you're fat, your body type, and then with your dishonesty about your photos. You want us to love you for who you are, then you better put for who you are right out there, because like I said, we are not shallow. Lose that fat. Show good character. Either show the fat or lose the fat, but let's not lose on all accounts for all those guys who want a well-rounded woman. And we aren't talking fat. We are talking good character. We're talking about women who don't lie, about women who are honest, and that has to be you. And you need to lose that weight or show that weight so you get the right man answering your ad. And just in case you were wondering, did you wonder about the scrawny women? The bulimic, scrawny pencil-armed, pencil-legged, matchstick women? Yes. Be honest too, please. Show a photo. At least the fat women can sometimes have a cute head and a pretty face. You scrawny women don't. This is Ben Wyzer, and I hope I have helped you find the match of your life on the dating websites, and you can show your good character. If you've been fooled into believing that you're supposed to hide that fat, you're supposed to lie until the man notices your personality and then says that he's not shallow and he doesn't care whether he has an attractive woman. I'm on your side, fat ladies. I want you to find the right man for you. Don't waste your time with guys who don't don't like you, and don't waste your time, waste the guys' times who don't have a fetish about liking fat women. We love you all. This is Ben Wyzer, W-Y-Z-E-R. Listen to Ben Wyzer.